of Tzu Chi volunteers from the United States traveled to Haiti to conduct a disaster assessment. We meet former convict Wang Yuzhang, who helps other former inmates restart in society by running an organic farm. Welcome to DaAi Headlines. I'm Helena. Thank you for joining us. Earlier in November, a series of torrential rains hit northern Haiti, causing flooding in several regions, including Blue Hills and a shanty town called Shada. A team of Tzu Chi volunteers visited the country to assess the damage and to see how the foundation could help.
In November, torrential rains flooded northern Haiti, bringing devastation to many areas. To assess the damage, Tzu Chi's U.S. headquarters mobilized a team of 7 to visit the country. Upon arriving at Cap Haitien, volunteers first met up with the mayor, Yvonne Aldion.
When you find human beings, when you are in need, then they come to you to bring help. It's like it's from God. If they come to us, we did not call them. They come to us. It's because they are volunteers. They need to help. And we hope that the help they're going to bring, they're going to save our people. Because our people are in need at this moment.
Among the communities affected in northern Haiti was Blue Hills, which is just outside of Cap Haitien. In some places, communities are still flooded and residents' lives have yet to return to normal.
We lost our mattress and bed in the flood. What we need now is for the water to recede.
The sun is setting as the volunteers next reach Shada, a shanty town built near the banks of a local river. The beauty of the sunlight reflecting on the river is unfortunately ruined by the piles of garbage and debris floating in the water.
Shada is a poor community. What they hope is to have a job clearing up the river so that the environment improves. That way, local residents will have the means to purchase items like food once the waters recede.
All of the family in this area was flooded.
Due to garbage clogging up rivers, heavy rains often mean flooding for residents who live nearby. And with currently no means to change the current situation, Haitians can only look to the future for possible assistance.
In May of 2012, a series of strong earthquakes struck northern Italy. Since that time, European Tzu Chi volunteers have traveled to the region, bringing love and care in the area of Finale Emilia. In September, the local Social Welfare Bureau reached out to Tzu Chi, indicating the city needs a vehicle to transport those with limited mobility, as there has been an increase of wheelchair users following the tragedy. Volunteers later donated a vehicle on behalf of Tzu Chi.
In the aftermath of a series of earthquakes in 2012 in Finale Emilia, Italy, Tzu Chi volunteers from Germany brought their love to disaster survivors in the area. In September of this year, the local Social Welfare Bureau reached out to the volunteers with a hope of a donation of a vehicle to transport wheelchair users.
This transportation is fantastic. I hope others like me also find this car to be an added convenience to their life.
I'm very happy and I appreciate that.
I'm very glad to see this union between these two communities.
This transportation of love helps disabled residents get to their destination without worry.
最幸福的人生就是能宽容与悲悯一切众生的人生。
A Chinese teacher in Italy, this language teacher, shares her favorite Jingsi aphorism.
Sharing Jingsi aphorisms with others is a good way for those who are suffering in life find the strength and power to continue on.
Inside the public library at Finale Emilia, 24 copies of Master Denyan's books and 300 Jingsi aphorism booklets are on the shelves and ready to be checked out.
I've read the Jingxi aphorisms, and I think its ideals are similar to Italian educational ideals, which is not love for selfish reasons, but to do things for the benefit of the greater good. This is why I want to spread these books to more people out there.
Ci sta aiutando in modo molto concreto.
I have come in contact with Tzu Chi numerous times, and I have seen the assistance they have provided. They have helped our city a lot.
Senza casa, più bisognose.
This friendship, formed out of a disaster, has strengthened with time through the teachings of Master Zhenyan.
In the United States, the Tzu Chi Northern California chapter recently completed its annual winter relief distribution, helping some 200 homeless people around the San Jose area.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try.
In San Jose, California, Israel Foreman is lining up for his Tzu Chi winter relief supplies. Drafted to serve in the Vietnam War during college, he came back a changed man and ended up living on the streets. Volunteers even served fresh hot lunches for all the 8 recipients.
It's a great way for everybody to get together and for everybody to show the love that they have for all the people around them.
Officer Simon, who came to learn of Tzu Chi after volunteers visited prisons, brought his wife and daughter here today.
I wanted my family to see it and see how an organization such as yours gives back to the less fortunate, and also myself and family wanted to come out and participate in that.
The preparation for the distribution began 1 month ago. Volunteers formed the line to neatly place toothpaste, toothbrushes, towels, and other daily necessities into the relief packs. On the day of the distribution, volunteers arrived early to set up the venue. One homeless man who has shown up for the past 7 years decided to volunteer.
I'm grateful for everybody and feeding everybody. I'm grateful that everybody's get along. And I'm glad it's another wonderful day. Hey.
There was also music and a sign language performance, adding a festive touch to the distribution.
Imagine there's no country. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die.
Tima volunteers in Indonesia's Batam recently held their 101st free clinic. Although attendance was down compared to last year, volunteers say this is an encouraging sign, as it means that the local government's efforts in bringing free medical care to the poor are working.
Offering a full range of free medical care is Tzu Chi and Tima, as volunteers once again have come together to look after the poor and needy here in Indonesia's Batam.
We absolutely love the care and service we get at the hands of Tzu Chi.
It was wonderful. I want to offer Tzu Chi my utmost thanks for helping us.
Also among those visiting was Evelyn, who brought her 3-year-old daughter with cataract to be seen by Tima doctors.
Saya nggak pernah duga, saya nggak pernah sangka gitu, nggak pernah menghayal dapat bantuan seperti ini.
I never thought that we would be able to receive such medical care. We saw posters for the clinic and realized that here we would be able to get free surgery.
Bisa pengobatan gratis melalui operasi.
Over the course of their 101 clinics, volunteers have noticed the numbers of those coming to seek aid has decreased year after year, as local hospitals now also offer similar services in the area.
This shows that the citizens here are now taking advantage of the free medical insurance provided by the government. Of course, we still hope to be able to cooperate with Tzu Chi in the future.
The team of volunteers here in Batam have been working with several local hospitals during these clinics. Our medical mission continues, as we will continue to work on behalf of the public, especially those who are in financial straits.
Among the volunteers was also Patricia from Spain, who says working with Tzu Chi has been a wonderful chance to help those in need.
We have a good house, we have food, we can pay doctors, and these people, no, and only for share. I work in many different countries in this kind of things, and the organization to this city is great.
Tzu Chi once again shows that one person can make a difference, and together those who care can help change a city, a nation, and even our world.
Anywhere in the world, it is difficult for former convicts to start over and get a new job. Caught in the same situation some 12 years ago, Wang Yuzhang decided to go to the Taiwan Aftercare Association to ask for a loan to start an organic farm in Yunlin. Today, Wang has helped some 100 former inmates restart their lives.
Wang Yuzhang has been running an organic farm in Yunlin, Taiwan for 12 years.
I went to the Taiwan Aftercare Association to ask for a loan to start this farm. On one hand, I farm to make a living. On the other hand, it's like recultivating my inner self.
Wang has no problem discussing his past life of crime. After his release from prison, Wang decided to find a place to cultivate his heart.
The mountains do not quarrel who's higher. A field of blessing can only be cultivated by the heart. Because of this saying, I decided to start over when I came back.
At Wang's farm, all former inmates get a chance to start over. Over the past decade, more than 100 of them have come here.
Actually, they had a good idea on how to go about this before they decided to come back to do this. Though they had some basic know-how, they didn't have exactly a place to put that knowledge into practice.
Wang now has 3 pupils. All 3 are brothers and college graduates. The eldest one even worked in a high-tech industry. When the 3 decided to come home to farm, their father demanded that they first study with Wang.
He's quite friendly and doesn't hold back on us.
Wang believes with a sincere heart and effort, anything is possible. Starting from zero, Wang is now an expert in organic farming. Happily sharing what he knows, Wang hopes others won't make the same mistakes he did.
Not too much water or the plant will rot.
In the very beginning, Wang's farm was only 0.3 hectares in size, but it has grown tenfold to 3 hectares, and everyone can see the transformation in him.
We often say lazy bugs because bugs like to eat what's right around them and are too lazy to move around. That's why you should leave some weeds for the bugs to eat.
I think my teacher has quite a heart. He is reciprocating by helping former inmates get a fresh start.
This is a seed. It needs nutrients from the leaves, so you need to preserve them too.
Seeing the connection between farming and being an upright citizen, Wang continues to cultivate both his farm and himself, making a name for his farm and helping former inmates as well.
We are open to receiving any person who wants to come here and transform themselves by cultivating their hearts and getting in touch with the land.
In celebration of the 25th anniversary of Tzu Chi's educational mission, a carnival was held at Tzu Chi University over the past weekend, where Tzu Chi's elementary and high school students donated their favorite items for a charity sale. First, let's meet volunteers who work behind the scenes to support the event.
Even at 79, Jiang Keduan continues to carry out his duties as a media volunteer. Always keeping a positive attitude, Jiang sees each task as an opportunity for self-cultivation.
We should learn to form good affinities with those we come across. If we can practice tolerance, all things will have a positive outcome.
Celebrating the 25th anniversary of Tzu Chi's educational mission, a team comprising of close to 400 media volunteers from northern, southern, and eastern Taiwan came together to capture and document the occasion.
Everyone embodied true team spirit by coming together and working in unity and harmony. We needed everyone, not just a few individuals, to help document this historic moment. The event covers a wide spectrum, so we really needed all hands on deck.
No task is ever too difficult for a willing heart. 50 volunteers pitch in to make 2,000 vegetarian burgers for students and teachers participating in the sutra performance. Tzu Chi College of Technology students, as well as community members, all came to lend a hand.
Everyone was genuinely excited to come and volunteer. They said otherwise they usually would not have the opportunity to take a look inside the university, so everyone was very happy about helping out.
With everyone working together, we hope to complete our work before the deadline.
At the anniversary celebration of Tzu Chi's educational mission, the carnival is a highly anticipated event. A store with ethnic clothing run by 6th graders also attracted many fairgoers.
It's because they have previous experience in handling these items, so when these costumes arrived, they managed to work out their own system. I can see that they really applied what they have learned to this carnival.
Just next door, 100 bottles of detergent and 100 handmade soaps were snapped up in minutes.
The teacher told me this is very useful and it might be sold out very quickly, so I came to make a purchase.
It turns out these products are the result of the painstaking efforts of 5th graders.
In May of this year, we took part in the Hualien Science Fair and won first place in the Applied Science category. We discovered that fruit peels can be made into cleaning agents.
Over the years, Tzu Chi's humanitarian education has won the recognition of many parents, and its emphasis on environmental protection is also evident as students try their hand at organic farming.
We make time to come and tidy the surroundings and pull out weeds. We're really pleased when we see how much our vegetables have grown.
After 25 years, Tzu Chi's educational mission has flourished for the world to see.
To mark the 25th anniversary of Tzu Chi's educational mission in Taiwan, teachers, students, alumni of Tzu Chi schools are gathered together for the celebration by joining the musical adaptation of the Sutra of Innumerable Meanings. Next, we take a look at how Tzu Chi's philosophy has inspired them to become givers. But first, we learn how Tzu Chi's character education is bringing positive changes to children across the globe.
Every week we'll have Jingsi aphorisms lessons based on different themes.
Walking into Tzu Chi Senior High School affiliated with Tzu Chi University, one can see photographs of students doing community service. Some students even drew comics to express their understanding of the Jingsi aphorisms. Today, a representative of the Hantan Tzu Chi Elementary School is here to learn from local educators.
Character education is very important, so we have been incorporating moral values into our lessons. The atmosphere on campus is also very important. Upon arriving at our school, one can feel a sense of harmony.
At the Lytle Creek Elementary School in California, United States, students here are familiar with Jingsi aphorisms. In fact, this year marks the 9th year that local Tzu Chi volunteers are promoting character education on campus. Currently, there are 51 Tzu Chi academies located in 4 different countries.
Every year, Tzu Chi Senior High School and Tzu Chi Elementary School will come up with new curriculums on character education. After we gather all the lesson plans, we'll share them with the educators abroad.
With the goal of helping students become a well-rounded person, educators in Tzu Chi schools will continue to incorporate the Buddhist and Taoist philosophy into their curriculums. losing herself in the sound of the violin is Tzu Chi University student Wang Yuzhang, who majors in public health and nursing. To celebrate the 25th anniversary of Tzu Chi's educational mission, Wang happily showcases her talents.
I have been receiving the Master's wisdom since I enrolled in Tzu Chi University. I have learned that we need to perform good deeds because it is a good way for us to fulfill our filial duties.
Teaching a foreign caretaker the correct way to care for her patient is home care nurse Yang Xiuhua, who used to study at Tzu Chi College of Technology and has been in nursing field for more than 17 years. Yang says her years studying at the school has inspired her to remain steadfast on her career path.
When you treat patients like your own family members, you'll discover many interesting things while caring for them.
Sometimes those in my tribe will say hello in our native language, and then I'll reply, I am fine in our native language too.
This is Tzu Chi Nursing Vocational School alumna Imanu Supik, who is the first person in the Taruku tribe to receive a PhD in medical philosophy. Despite her busy work schedule, Imanu Supik makes it a point to bring medical services back home. Thanks to Tzu Chi's education, these individuals have learned the importance of becoming givers and promise to carry out their good works in the years to come. When the Tzu Chi Junior College of Nursing first started in Hualien in 1989, Master Zheng Yang established the Ida Mother-Sister Association, which later became the Tzu Chen Ida Association. The Master established the association in the hope that students may look to these volunteers for advice and guidance. Now, 25 years on, Tzu Chen fathers and Ida mothers continue to accompany students studying away from home with their love and wisdom.
600 Tzu Chen fathers and Ida mothers from all across Taiwan joined the carnival in celebration of the 25th anniversary of Tzu Chi's educational mission. Tzu Chen fathers and Ida mothers act as the bridge between parents, teachers, and students, and many have witnessed the development of Tzu Chi's educational mission over the last 25 years.
The core value of the Tzu Chen Ida Association is in line with the Masters, and that is love. By guiding them with love and wisdom, we hope these children may one day become the source of stability in society. That would be most comforting, and we are already seeing the results.
In 1989, Tzu Chi Junior College of Nursing was established in Hualien. Although only 107 students were admitted that year, more than 20,000 people attended the admission ceremony. When Tzu Chi University was established in 1994, Tzu Chen fathers and Ida mothers were there to provide students with mental and spiritual support.
We have settled here in Hualien, and we also brought our children to attend this great celebration. This is a very special occasion for me and my children.
There are currently 1,500 Tzu Chen fathers and Ida mothers overseeing the well-being of Tzu Chi's high school and university students. These volunteer moms and dads will continue to instill their love and guide future students with their wisdom.
We go to Taiwan's New Taipei City at the end of the show, where Tzu Chi volunteers from Ugu District have been promoting Jingsi aphorisms to local businesses on a monthly basis for the past 7 years. Inspired by Master Zheng Yang's words of wisdom, many store owners happily look forward to the volunteers' monthly visit. We'll leave you with these images. Thank you for tuning in. Goodbye.